Hello everyone. Welcome to my first YouTube video of 2025. As you can see from the title, it's a few things I learned since turning 40. I should get in the frame right. Let's talk about this. But this little line here is from the blind, so it's not your screen. It's over here, but we're gonna rock it out because imperfections is what's making me perfect. Okay. So anyway, for you guys who don't know, my name is Tay Doreen, and I turned 40 in August. My son is 22. He's moved out, doing his thing, doing great in life, and I just feel like I want to share now a few things that I've learned since turning 40, because it seems like the world wants you to be scared or something to age. I mean, you can always, but why wouldn't you want to just experience this thing one good time? So, with that being said, let's get right into it. So a few things I've learned since turning 40. The first one will always be forever and ever. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. And what does that mean? To me, what that means is putting yourself first. You put everyone else before you. If you're a mom, you put the kids before you. If you're married, your husband, then your kids, then you. Then it's just all these things that your job, it goes before you. So if none of those things, people, jobs have enough decency to help you, allow you to put yourself first, you have to be adamant about yourself. You have to really stand 10 toes down, be stern about picking yourself. If you have children, it's okay. And that my son is 22, right? So something that I used to do with him is, it's mommy's time. Give me a moment. It's mommy's time. I'm not, my attitude is not right, because you have to be honest with your kids. So give me a moment. And I would say I need some me time, right? But when he would have those same feelings, the same emotions, what would he say to me? Mommy, I need some me time. I just need some alone time. Cool, take a beat, take that. And you teach your kids that. Step away when it's not, when you're not feeling great. Because you don't want to be the one in the room that's sucking up all the energy because you're just sitting there. No. Take a moment. Choose yourself. Let the kids know it's mommy time. And when you need your time, I'm going to give it to you. It's me, your husband. Honey, I need to eat. You want to know how your mama teach you how to cook? Okay? It's me time. Take it. Take it without remorse. So, that's the lesson that I learned. I have a bunch of them. So, we're going to see. I'm sure I'm going to make a part 2 and a part 3. All right, so the next lesson that I have is, don't be afraid to be left out. Don't be afraid to be left out. What does that mean? That means, we don't have enough space, or if you want to come, you can come, or, we might just be, it sounds like you don't want me there. If you're not like, hey, you come in, you got to, girl, we saving you a seat. That's the only energy I want to walk towards. Not, we supposed to be meeting up later. So, if you want to come through, you can. I don't, because y'all don't want me there. Because at this point now I'm thinking, who want to jump on me? I'm going to take it too far. Stand on your own too. There's nothing like, making a decision. And it's your decision. It's not one of my pet peeves that people, I guess it's some type of tool or whatever, is when they say, well, I asked 10 people and they told me that you was wrong. You can't stand 10 toes down on your own, because this is me and I'm making this one decision and this is what it is. This is what, stand 10 toes down on you, on who you are. There's nothing like discovering who you are. So even if you get dressed, you get cute and those plans change, don't you get undressed, don't you wipe that makeup off, go outside. Go. Even if it's not a bar, it's a museum, even if it's go to your favorite neighborhood in your hometown and go for a little stroll. What's your favorite store? Costco's? Well, go to Costco's. They're looking good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So don't be afraid to be left out. Don't be afraid to take yourself out the game. You know what? This does not feel right to me. I don't want to do it. I changed my mind. And stand 10 toes down on changing your mind. I don't care if it's the last minute. You know what? I thought I was going to like this. I changed my mind. It's okay. Learn how to be left out, because when you are left out, you're choosing yourself. Don't beg a friendship. I don't care if it's 20 years, your family or whatever. If it's not right, it's not right. If it's not sitting good with your soul, it's not sitting good with your soul. Get up out of there, okay? So don't be afraid to be left out. If you see people, a group of friends, are taking pictures without you, they this and that, no problem. Kudos, like it. Good. I see y'all had a good time. Now you go out and have a good time by yourself. If you don't learn to be your own best friend, if you don't learn to go to that coffee shop by yourself, if you don't learn to go to the movies by yourself, if you don't learn to love yourself, simply love yourself. Love the hell out of yourself, because you are the only person that you really left with. And that's just that. When it's time to go, when it's time to, it's all you. So how dare you have that beautiful body that it doesn't matter a shape, it's just your body. How do you have that beautiful soul and you don't have it in you to love on it, to spend time with it, to cherish it, you know? So work on that. All right, so the next lesson that I learned since turning 40 is be strong enough to withstand the weight. That's a good one, right? Because I have a video on here that I recorded when I was in Atlanta, right? And a friend watched it and he was like, you live in LA now, From this video to the time I left Atlanta, it was real, okay? Sometimes life was winning, sometimes I was winning, sometimes I'm fighting back, I'm beating life up, sometimes life choking me. But it's just the craziest thing. But what it means to me to withstand the weight. All of us, if you have a dream, I'll say, we all are sitting here like, okay, it's gonna go like this, it's gonna go like this, it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna go like this. That's how we planned it. We don't plan. I didn't plan that on my way driving from Atlanta to LA, the car that I had, the engine was going to go out. I didn't plan on being in Albuquerque for 2 days with my son and a cat. I did not plan any of that. I just didn't plan for that. Being able to, being on the side of the road, okay, and just being the head of the house is like, okay, you okay? He's like, I'm good. And that's made me suck my tears back because I got to be strong for all of us. But hey, how I looked at it, I never been to Albuquerque. That was never even in my mind. But my positive outlook on it, God gave me the tow man who drove us around. Like, God gave us the people on the side of the road who pulled over just to make sure we okay. God went on ahead and provided us with a police officer that came and said, you guys need some water. These things we didn't plan for, but I was strong. I didn't cry, I didn't break down, but I kept on going. I could have said, you know what? This must be a sign for me not to go. I'm just going to turn back around. I couldn't because the engine went out. However, I buckled up and I was ready to fight. And for my son, I always attempted to paint a positive picture in any situation. So it was like, hey, let's go see what this place is. Let's go see what this place is. Why he carrying a cat. It just was a lot. But be strong enough to withstand that weight. You might want to be something on TV. Sometimes it can go like that if you get here, but withstanding the weight, it might not come when you wanted to, and you might get tired, and then it's still not there, then it's still not there. What are you going to do? Go back home or go back to whatever you're used to? No, I'm going to stand fast in this. But the thing is, what can I learn while I wait? What is it that I can do to where when I get to where I really want to get to, what other little pieces, what other little seasons do I want to add to myself so when I step in front of whomever, I got that sauce. So if it's learning another language, if it's learning better etiquette, if it's learning just whatever, because you are programmed, do about 100 hours on YouTube and watch videos on who you want to become. If it's a certain creator, watch her videos. This is what I do. I will put motivational images in the search, and it'll show me all these images of nice cars, big houses, travel, just that, and I'll just watch it. I'll have it in the background. I'll just whatever, because this is our brain. Reprogram it, and that's what I took the time to do. So that's that. So something else that I learned along the journey in turning 40 is network alone. Network alone. Now, what do I mean by networking alone? Say if it's an event you want to go to, right? You're looking for your girlfriend to go. You're looking for your homie to go with you, right? When you go there, 9 times out of 10, you're going to stick with them. I'll give you a story. So I was out with an associate of mine, and I think I met a girl, right? Because I'll talk to damn near anybody. But I met this girl, and she invited us to, these guys were here. And they invited us to their a party that they was having later. So cool, let's go, right? So we get there. It was nice at an Airbnb. It wasn't a party. It was like a cool little get together. It wasn't crazy. It was grown folks, you know. So the girl who I went with, she got the seat. You know, I'll sit down so I can peep the room, peep the scenery, what's going on, who's here. I'm sitting in that corner for a little bit. After that, I'm up networking, doing my thing. I'm getting to know people. And she found me inside the house talking to some folks. She was like, girl, I knew you was in here talking. And was, right? So the reason I say don't be afraid to network alone is because a lot of times the person you're going with, they don't share the confidence that you have. They're not on the same mission that you're on. They don't have a reason to even be there. So they won't get that you need to go meet at least 10 people today. They don't get that you need to get out here and hustle and bustle. They don't get it. Or even if they do understand it, you stuck with them in the corner. But with that, so with the girl, she found me in the house and she was like, oh, I knew I found you in here talking to the people. Yes, I am. Why do I want to sit in the corner when there's all these people who I don't know? She didn't understand my mission. So that was okay. I learned to go ahead and go alone. Now, if you have a friend, girl, a guy friend, they understand, okay, when we get in here, you work that side of the room, I'm going to work this side of the room. We're going to come back together and see what's up. Cool. That's fine. But normally, anytime I went somewhere with a friend and it's like a networking thing, somehow they were ruined. And then people might want to network with you more than they want to talk to them. I'm ready to go. Ain't nobody really here. I'm here. They're here. Like, it's a billion people on this planet. I don't know the exact numbers, but you know what I'm saying? It's a billion people on this planet. Why would you not get to know other people? That's it. That one person you might meet could change your life, put you in a different situation. So yeah, don't be afraid to walk alone. But nonetheless, even with this list of turning 40, some titles that I have: learn as you fail. Go the extra mile for yourself. Even with going the extra mile for yourself, to me, what that looks like is, okay, tomorrow I'll do this, or I don't really want to put the lashes on today. Why not? I'm just gonna run here. So why are you not worth the extra mile? This somewhere along the way that you tell yourself that you're not worth going an extra mile for? Because I am. And if you gotta wait a little extra 20 minutes for me, we're going the extra mile. We're over here going the extra mile for ourselves. I don't know what to tell you. You know, time is still gonna move forward, whether you give it a go, whether you don't. But let's say if 10 years go by, do you want to say, okay, 10 years ago, it's like, wow, we did that. Wow. I accomplished what? Because I look back sometimes and it's like, I did that? I experienced that? I was in a room with who? Really? Like, wow. So just go for it. That's it. And one of the other lessons is you go for it. Be strong enough to withstand the wait. Be strong enough to wait for your help. Because let's say if you relocate with some babies, right? Sometimes your help can come right away. However, if it don't, that's okay. You just 2 weeks out on meeting that next link to that next life. And then listen, and the next 2 weeks you're about to be in gonna make you question why. But when you're in that moment, remind yourself, I am safe. I'm strong enough to deal with this. I have the tools to deal with this. And if I don't, the tools are coming. Motivate yourself. Talk to yourself. Just know that it's possible. And I'm leaning in now because I'm speaking from experience. I've been stopped before. I've been, talked about. I've been all those things. But I can sit here in Los Angeles and be okay because I stood 10 toes down and I was strong enough to withstand the weight. The stuff I've been through in LA. Everybody ain't built the same, okay? But as I was failing forward and I was getting breadcrumbs along the way. I was taking them. Now I have a whole loaf of bread, okay? Go for it. But with all of this here, the main thing is that I could say to sum this up is believe in yourself go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because right now I'm looking in the mirror. Why is this hat right here? You can see all these things. Back in the day, I would have just started recording this and started cleaning up and attempting to. No, I don't want to do that. I want to leave perfection behind, even the thought of perfection behind. Because I'm not perfect. I love my imperfections. They made me, okay? This Leo, she comes with a lot of bruises and scars. But she also comes with a lot of glitz and glam and diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned lessons for this 40. Live, man. Like, go for it. Just simply go for it. Log off, especially off of Instagram, and go for it. Because people, man, and everything don't need to be seen. I know everything should be content. They told you a goddamn lie. We don't need to see Granny, you getting ready for Granny's funeral and seeing Granny in her casket. Everything is not content. We don't need to see you barely bathing your damn kids. It's a lot we don't need to see. So with that, go on this journey, right? And it's so much better when you're not thinking about content. We're not thinking about just live, because those lessons are still being learned. You know, like you need to sit down and process certain things, you know? Go for it. Just go for it. Be the crazy one to go for it. Be the crazy one to stand alone 10 toes down for you. I guarantee you, I have yet to meet a person that will fight for me how I will fight for me, okay? Those are some of the lessons that I learned. I'm going to upload this. I'm going to put this out here. And just know if you see imperfections, I see them too. And that's why I want to post this, because fuck this shit. That's why. That's what I learned in my 40s. This is just, none of this matters, and I won't be here. That's just that. So I'm posting my shit. Anyway, I'll have more videos coming soon. But enjoy growing, enjoy growth. And just know if you're in your 20s and you see this, hold on, baby, hold on. Them 20s is real. Them 20s is the 20s. I won't never want to go back to my 20s. The confusion. We finna sit in this 40 for the next 10 years and enjoy it. Okay? All right.